Well, when I was, because I did a double degree science and music, um, and most people did like a fun one and then like a serious one. So people were like, "Oh, so are you doing a science degree so you can get a job?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Then how are you gonna get a job?" Like, "Oh, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm just doing degrees for fun."
Dude, dude, tell me about it. I had a guest on a few episodes back, John. He did a double degree. This is in America, right?
Yeah,
Their system's a little fucked up, to be honest,
yeah,
because if you claim bankruptcy, they'll forgive all your debts except your student loans. So
yeah.
that's how screwed it is. So he did a degree in German and a degree in music. So he
Hmm.
finished with a double degree and couldn't find a job
Yeah,
because it was around 2008.
yeah,
So that's when the financial crisis happened. And he was like, man, what the fuck do I do?
yeah,
You know? He joined
yeah.
the army.
Well, yeah. There you go. That's that's a fallback. I mean, and it's good. It's good that it's there.
Yeah.
Like people, like it gives a lot of people purpose. Like they don't know what to do. They need something to live by.
Mm.
Some people come out of high school even just like got no idea what to do. Like or join the army, and it shouldn't. It should. Yeah, it's a good thing to have because then
Yeah.
it really does give you structure
Mm.
and something to work for.
For
Then
sure.
you can move out of that if you need to,
Yeah.
or stay if you like it. Yeah.
I think, yeah, definitely. I mean, especially when you're coming out of high school, I almost feel like you should do like a 2-year mandatory, like you should serve for the army, even if you don't have to go overseas.
I mean, they do that in other countries, and I don't know. I wouldn't agree, but I'll let you finish.
Yeah, I know there's definitely caveats in there, but I feel like it can give especially young men a lot of like discipline and focus, which is something that we lack a lot. I think also
Yeah.
is when you go through the army, and I have a friend and John as well who I interviewed. There's a lot of difficult shit that you have to do,
Yeah.
and you just learn to do it. You don't complain. You can't because you got a drill sergeant yelling at you. You know what I mean? And you have to push yourself.
Yeah.
And you push yourself beyond what you thought was capable. And I think that those sort of qualities are important, especially when you get humbled. I think we
Yeah.
don't get
Yeah.
humbled enough, man. Over here we have like keyboard warriors on the internet.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I think it's just people who haven't been tested, haven't been humbled enough,
Yeah.
and they don't have enough self-discipline and focus on improving their life, so they start doing like shitty things. If we put every kid that came out of high school in the 2-year mandatory training boot camp, I know that's scary, but still, man, I think we'd have a different society, to be honest.
Oh, I'd agree with that. We'd have a different society.
But
No. I follow that. I mean, yeah, like I didn't do 2 years. I went on a 4-week boot camp. They tried to, and they beat you down, not literally or physically anymore. No, they don't do that. They into nothing, and then they build you back up as a soldier. That's kind of like what it's meant to be. But I resisted, because I was just doing it because I had to. Made sure I didn't lose my humanity because people do, they lose themselves. They become, that's the point, and that's kind of like I'm like, I don't know if everyone needs this, like, and then I didn't change going through the process. Maybe other people did. It's probably good for some people, and people I know who've done the mandatory training in other countries, all it's done for them is just wasted 2 to 3 years of their lives where they could have been studying, they could have been getting ahead, and there's a big distraction. Like if you're building momentum through high school, so if you're lost, I like that you can do it, but I don't know if I would agree that like
You should.
everyone should. But then I get what you're saying. Like it does build a lot of skills. Like I did learn a lot just from the 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.